Yes, other for mammy na kwaba era over platform we as a host AJ and I want to make Eddie SM on the show. And they did kind out whatever platform we as well. Now the ones as much subscribe after the for latest update. Turn behind notification, you know, so that we are newly upload beyond so no ever reach you a sort of for city SM Syria. Not in someone really media and globally. And mom near some out to be system look at say I am Medikal so no Ababeka can send the media that's not a way. After the dinner, what did it yesterday? I know day. Sorry, I see it. I na the whole CD at terminal. Money son in the year jai. Into said you to fracture. After the dinner, mint me copan so be a just a send the year. Sorry, I see it. I had the brown stay tuned. I know you put here in simply be our design so and for Emma.
Now, coming back to the CJ. You see, I can forgive my brother when it comes to the legalities of the issue. That's why he was dancing around and decided to be making inroads or attempting to make inroads using the political machinations of space. So he's forgiven. He has no iota of appreciation when it comes to our constitutional principles and our democratic principles. And you see, that is the reason why you, those of you two in the media, please do us the honors of protecting this democracy. You see, the fact that we are communicators of political parties does not mean that we are clothed with the knowledge to comment on any other issue. If you give the platform to my brother to comment on the processes leading to the removal or suspension of the Chief Justice, of course, he would have no option than to cloud it in partisanship, because that is his talking trade. That is why he's trending. He doesn't have the necessary understanding to appreciate the issues on the ground.
There are lawyers who go to court and lose cases, streak of cases, even though they are lawyers. The fact that you're a lawyer doesn't mean that you even understand the law. You know, you understand? We're discussing common sense and discussing our laws. Those discussions, until they get to the courts and the judges rule, no lawyer is an authority over it. You know how I react to these things, but I won't react in that manner because I think he's new. He's still learning and he will get there. And eventually when he gets there, I hope he will learn something out of it and understand that every single individual in this country has a right to comment on any issue whatsoever. And that right, nobody can take away from you. You can be the president, you can't take it away from the citizen. You can be the Chief Justice, you can't take it away from the citizen. That level of humility is something that he will learn, but with time. Now let's come to the GBA matter. I still insist, I'm not a lawyer. If I want to challenge anything with law, I will hire a lawyer and go to court.
Right.
And the only reason why I would decide to hire a lawyer and go to court is because my common sense will trigger and tell me that there's something wrong with what is going on. So, counsel, what are the laws related to what I am thinking?
Issue. Yeah.
You don't need to be a lawyer to have common sense. And what we are discussing is common sense. The law issues will be dealt in the court. So if you're a lawyer and you think that you understand the law, don't come and sit on TV to talk about it. Go and talk about it in the law court. That's where lawyers are needed. But on TV, we'll discuss the rights of every single Ghanaian, is whether you're a market woman or a taxi driver or a trotro driver. We'll discuss those issues. And then if you strongly feel that you're a lawyer and that there are aspects of law you have to deal with, go to the court. But don't come and sit on TV and say that because you're a lawyer, nobody speaks to an issue except you. Who gave you that right? And that because in your mind, we are discussing law
on issues of law.
Hang on. On issues of law,
brother is irritated. Tell him to calm down.
Stop disrupting.
He's irritated.
Stop disrupting.
Stop disrupting.
You don't say that because we are discussing law, we should leave it to you to discuss it. Go and discuss it in court if you feel that you are the authority over law. What are we discussing here? The GBA thing is just common sense.
Right.
The common sense is that they also have a right to express their views. Your view on the law and all the articles you quote are not law until it's established in court.
But it's a judgment on same matter.
It doesn't matter. There are people who take judgment on same matter to the Supreme Court, and those judgments are overturned. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? There can be one or two multiple issues with different laws supporting them.
No kure. Abranti edi wo ni nyansa o mi like abuajero. Oh, ni nyansa to that sense. On thank you. On thank you. One. Me say Ghana on. Your problem I couldn't know. I didn't asem to no quote me. Ye yaman no one can law asem. I didn't like you and study law. Law come in nature. Now go on them out chain low. When you swear a woman answer. It is a mere material. Who was watching me say mere material means me near some more quotes. What are you within all? Yansani be at me at the assembly quotes. Obi a woni mi yansa bia betimi ade asam okọ na ni sanka ye na nanu asabe o mu fi alo no sanka mu ntimi ni asam wo ahimfie o se bia anka ye na no tu fu apem so asante me wura se bia onko lo tu sanka ntimi ni asam no e me wie peye ye de ade ni edi asam so ya te and ade win human rights ever and stand allow headache because me remember I say let me defend me. One so much I say who bet me defend ho. Asam no kopie mo court wa. E won ye discuss say law no e won law ne be aduma. Sorry I say. Me am tie e bia mo majapade wo beje men twema won so gidi say ye wo dia. Won so won twema me. Asam no kopie mo court ro. Me common sense say ye me dia. Won so common sense say audience ye court. E won na sam na no be aduma. It is say when you answer a more be mechanical say, yeah, idea where you see a ring light and son say a ring light. Ah, when you and son home say where a ring light. When you and son home say laptop where see a MacBook. Abi, when Ghana home, will be yes, say, on course Suda, watch me a president. Jimmy, yeah, again, they do a manual name and yes, could do our call. School, paper slave crown, it's just a certificate. Sorry, who come here to tell who kick and no license? Sanity. Who do you know yet? So that I say, I no license, a permit me to meet car. So I say, aha, but license, no. So what's I can when it's a license in the between I can amount. Who makes me a license? So I say, I and the police in say, yes. I decided I supposed to drive. But so that anymore. People now quiet, you know. And you know, any other car, I'm on one day, and our baby is a common sense. I pray I walk a say me like I was doing this. I will say, or Casali follow on each other, you are being Musa, or sir. For America, or non so no bomb will be out to the end for the agro.
So let's check out this video.
Akuko bimba. Uni chasi chem mento sebe. Shouts to Blacko. Kwasiya abua unfi. Otu asuso nsu wanu asuso nsu unyenye se anwa yedi anu aduane a amben. Kwasiya wanu soni onanti nana oto soso. Ubiebie onam se compass. Jimmy fuo. Ohunimu akuko bimba. Uni chasi.
Yes, Arafo Sawari asiye. Senior, on it, you're a Medikal na neda. On it, you're a fella, my carpentry, as I was so be a two sons, you and so your name say a Turkey. I won't call your Mutone Basabi. I have no problem, and see be away here. Near one who know one dance, yes, what I say. Aha.